Ahoy everyone. So in this video, I would like to show you how we can work with a list of numbers or a list of items, and how I can read each one of them one at a time using a very basic construct which we saw is called the for each looping mechanism. So suppose that I have a list of numbers like that, and I have any arbitrary numbers. I have 3 and 5 and 1 and 5 again and 7, any arbitrary numbers. um, so this is my list here, and what I need to do now is to essentially work with this iterator mechanism to read these elements of a list using that for each construct. So how we remember from the lecture, we started the for loop for each with just a for, even though it is read for each. And for each is going to be working with each one of those numbers. So we basically have to choose an arbitrary variable name, and we're going to call it for each num. And if we're going to be working with numbers from this list, we really have to point at this list here and mention it here. Now, if I want to work with these numbers and I want to print them, I'm going to print my current number like that, and I am going to pass, and I'm going to make this just uppercase like that. I'm going to pass this, this guy here like this. And if I copy this, if I save this guy and I come here and I launch the file and I want to run it, Python, what is the name, function, okay, that pi like that, and you are going to see all these numbers that I see here being printed one at a time: 3, 5, 1, 5, 7, 8. This is what I wanted to show you. Now, if you want to use a function to do all this work, within the function, we can call a function here like that. We can call print list elements, and this is any arbitrary name here. I'm just demonstrating. And this function is going to take a list of numbers like that, and the function is essentially going to do exactly what we did here. So I'm going to write it again just for the sake of demonstrating to you how to write the for loop for each num in that list here that we were passing. This is just a parameter that we're passing, and we have not called it a list yet. But as soon as we enumerate, Python is going to assume that you created a variable that is overshadowing this parameter here, and is going to be loaded with numbers. So when you loop, it's going to have numbers in it. So now let me show you. If I print this current number here, it's exactly as we did above, current number like that. And I'm going to, like I said, this is an arbitrary number. I'm, for the sake of showing you that this guy here had got absolutely nothing to do with this guy here, so I'm just gonna put n here to show you that these guys are independent from each other like that. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna test this function, test function like that. And testing the function here is essentially calling those guys. So I have already a list of numbers here that is ready. I'm gonna comment this guy out. So everything is gonna happen from inside this function here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna plug in this list of numbers because that's a concrete list of number. The list of number here is going to overshadow these numbers here. I'm missing a B here. Numbers. Numbers, like that, like that. Okay, so this list of number here is going to substitute this parameter here, and now Python is going to know when you're passing this guy, is going to treat it as a list and is going to read each number here one at a time, is going to print it if we have done everything correctly. Let me do that one more time. Let me clear my screen here, And remember, we gotten rid of this code here by commenting out. So everything is gonna happen from here. We can call current number in a function. So we show in function like that. Thanks so much. You are going to see that we are seeing exactly this statement here, and we're reading every number that was in that list: 3, 5, 1, 5, 7, and 8. This is all I wanted to show you today. All right, I will be seeing you again soon. Thank you so much. Enjoy your evening. Bye bye.